Hi all, and thanks for watching. Now I'm here in Cascade Hills at Container Fort, and I just wanted to actually go over the auto shop and upgrading your vehicles and such. As well, I'm going to show you the vehicles that you get from the Independence Pack, the Preppers Pack, and the Doomsday Pack. Now the ones that you get with the actual packs can't be upgraded, so what I did was I went around and cleared the entire map and brought all the various vehicles back that I could find. Now, unfortunately, out of all of my different allies, I don't have the ally which provides the automotive shop and gives you random vehicles. So I only have about 15 vehicles to upgrade, but I wanted to go over upgrading them and using the automotive shop in order to craft the actual upgrade kits and such. Now, as far as calling in your vehicles from the various packs, you have the Independence pack right here on the radio, and you can get either the Meat Wagon, the Burninator, or the Pyrohawk. Now, each one does have a special ability that when you activate the horn, they actually do different things. As well, if you call in the vehicle delivery from the Doomsday Pack, which is the Ultimate Edition, or from the Preppers Pack, then you'll also get a single vehicle type from those. And I'll actually go over those vehicles before upgrading the other ones here. Now what I have here is these are all heavy, so I have 5 heavies there and 1 heavy vehicle here. So I have a total of 6 heavy vehicles to upgrade.
Yeah, that's a screamer,
As
all right.
far as the mediums, I only was able to find these 2 mediums here, but I'll upgrade those 2. And then we have our light vehicles here. And there's also 6 from here. Now the 2 Jeeps on the end look really similar, but they're actually different. The one on the end here was gotten through a quest, and the one beside it here was just one of the standard ones that you would find throughout the map. Now, as far as the vehicles that you call in, the Doomsday Pack gives you this car here, which is an armored vehicle and a 4-door. It's actually quite fast. Once you get used to it, then you're able to control it fairly well. But it does kind of have a bit of a traction problem. The same with this one here, which you actually get through a quest, also the same as the Jeep over there. And this one here is referred to as the Megamax. Let me just take care of some of these roads. Okay. Now this one here is from the Preppers Pack. And it's basically just a standard pickup. And it's referred to as the Reims V Tiger Claw. Seen as it has this tiger claw painting on it. Now, as far as your Independence Pack vehicles, you get 3 vehicles here. And I'll actually just show you these here. Now, this one here, which is called the Pyrohawk, once you're actually in this one, if you push the horn, you'll notice that fireworks are, and this attracts the dead around you, so that you can collect them up, and if you're going to run them down or however take them out, then you can do so by doing that. Now, as far as this one here, the pickup truck, which is referred to as the Burninator, when using this one, if you get surrounded by zombies, you can push the horn, and as you can see, flames shoot out from the footstep. And that will actually start the zombies on fire around you, killing them off. And then lastly, we have the van here, which is referred to as the Meat Wagon. Now with this one, as you're driving along, let's just take it out for a drive here. As you're driving along, if you hit the horn, you'll that some meat falls out behind the truck. And what this will do is attract the zombies from the area around you. Just take out these two screws. There we go. And that's basically all the DLC vehicles that you can get here. So I'm just going to actually park these over here. Now over in this parking lot, I've actually collected all the doubles and such for various vehicles that I have. So I'm just going to drop these off with those vehicles, and then we'll start on our upgrades in just a moment. Oh, we've got a few up there. Let's see. Excellent. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'll collect each one of those Independence vehicles and just park them over here with the spare vehicles. Now, as you can see, these are all doubles of the ones that are out front of my base. Some of them happen to have different colors, like the Jeep here. The one in front of my base is blue, whereas I have the green ones over here. And at the end, I have some of the vehicles that I upgraded already, one of the lights, one of the mediums, and one of the heavies here. But we'll actually get to see these in just a moment once I get these vehicles moved around and sorted. And it seems like we have a few that we just have to deal with here. That takes care of those. So again, I'm just gonna take these vehicles here and move them out of the way so that we have space in order to do the upgrades. And I'll show you the auto shop in just a moment so that you can see how that all works. Okay. So let's just get these out of the way. Now, I really do like the Independence pack vehicles. They're actually quite nice, and the abilities that you get with them are kind of neat, depending on which one you're driving. Now, the van is a bit slow, so if you're going to use that, just make sure that you have lots of space for moving around, as the vehicle doesn't really turn on a dime like
I'm
the
dead on my fucking feet
Pyro Raider here. Or, sorry, the Pyro Hawk. And I'll just show you that. And as you can see, you can spin around really quick with these ones. So if you have any zombies jumping on your car, they're fairly easy to and we'll just put this one in with the others. And I'll head back over to my base here. Okay. So I've got all these spares and such over in this parking lot, and I'm just going to head back over to my base. Now, this base is actually fairly self-sufficient. I think I'm on day 63, and I'm really not having any issues as far as materials or anything like that. As you can see, I actually have a outpost set up just for some spare space right now, just so that that parking lot with all the vehicles is kind of clear of zombies. But at any time I can just get rid of that outpost and add it to the others. And I'll just show you here, I'm able to produce 20 food a day. Having 10 survivors, that gives me 10 food per day that I can actually make. And then as far as meds, I'm not using any meds, but I can make a med outpost to give me +1 there. Right now I have 2 of the ammo outposts, which give me +2 ammo a day, and I can take one of those away if I needed. The only drain I really have is the materials, although you can change your various buildings and such inside the base in order to kind of offset that. And if you notice, I have 2 material outposts which kind of offset that also. Now, as far as my fuel, because I do have an automotive expert, I get a +1 fuel bonus from him. And then I also get some influence from one of my community members here. So the base itself is fairly self-sufficient, and I'll just show you that auto shop. Now, as far as the auto shop, you can give your vehicle some passive abilities, which will last for about an hour once you actually apply them. One being noise reduction for your vehicle, and the other actually being impact reduction. So you can add those perks to your vehicles, and then if you want to go here, you'll have access to the 3 crafting kits. Now, as you can see, they do require circuitry as well as parts. So what you really have to do is go around to all the hydro buildings, water buildings, stuff like that, and try and collect as much circuitry as possible so that you have enough for making your upgrades.
We're gonna get through this.
So I'm just going to actually bring in some vehicles here. Now, I seem to hear quite a few zombies. I'm just wondering. Let me just check the map here. Okay. This one here, this quest, Lost and Found, Search for the Maze. Now, I tried to do that quest a few times, although I can never find the mace. It doesn't seem to appear in the actual building that I'm supposed to search for, but I've found online a lot of people are having that issue, so I left the game and then quickly switched to another character once entering the game to kind of switch off of that quest, seeing as she takes a moment before she activates the quest when you first get in the game. So if you get stuck on one of your quests, exit the game, enter the game, and switch characters really quick before the character has time to announce that they're starting that quest. And that's how I was able to switch off that character. And hopefully once they get that bug fix in, then I'll be able to complete that. But right now we'll just focus on the vehicles here. So first I'm going to do these medium here, seeing as we only have a couple, and I'll just show you the difference here. So here we have the Myragra, or Miragra. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But what you want to do is make sure that it's parked in the parking spot. And then we'll just bring around this one here. Looks like we're getting a build up of zombies, so we'll just have to take care of a few here.
Fuck. I'm beat.
Okay. So get rid of those. And we'll just put the Rames B over in the parking spot here so that we can do that upgrade. And you just want to make sure that it says parked when you put the vehicle in. And then I'll actually bring over this military truck here. Now the one over in the other parking lot was a green military truck, whereas this one's gray. So this will kind of give me an idea if when upgrading it actually keeps the coloration or if it just has a single generic color. But we'll just kind of move this over into the third parking spot. As you can see, it says parked. So we'll just hop out and we'll start with the mediums over here. So this is the Myragra or Myragra, and we're just going to upgrade it. And what you want to do is go in front of the vehicle and you'll see view vehicle upgrades, and just hit your E key and it will actually come up telling you if there's any passive abilities that you have activated at the moment from the auto shop, as well as which vehicle upgrade can be applied to this car. And you just want to click on that, and then it will tell you what the vehicle will become, which is the Wichita ES, and it uses a medium vehicle upgrade kit. So I've already made several upgrade kits. They're already in my storage, so I don't actually have to make any at the moment. But if I had to make some, then you would just go to the icon here and you can click on that, and that will actually create the upgrade kit for you. That looks pretty nice, actually. So this is the medium Maragra, and it becomes the Wichita ES. And as you can see, the vehicle itself has become armored. The color has become kind of a copper color, and we now have items in the trunk. So make sure you remove anything from the trunk before upgrading it.
Hey
so that
amigos,
you'll be
I'm
able
back.
to collect the new items that appear in the trunk, and you won't lose the items that you had in the trunk previously. Oh, I better grab some ammo here. Okay. So we'll do the next vehicle here, which is the Reims. The Reims V. So we'll just do an upgrade on this one, and again, you just want to move in front of the vehicle here. Now this one doesn't have kind of those cement blockers like you see just to my left there beside the vehicle at the end. So what you want to do is, if you're using the container fort, just park your vehicles a bit back so that you can access the vehicle upgrades more easily. And I'll just bring those up, and again, this is a medium upgrade kit, and it's going to change the Reims into the Viking, and we'll just apply that upgrade kit here.
Some of the freaks out there seem scarier than they used to.
And as you can see, this one here,
Adapting to us, learning
the
how to
back
kill.
end changes into 2 gas tanks, although you'll find that it still has the same storage space. So you can still store everything normally as you would, although now the vehicle can actually hold more fuel and travel further. Now, as far as the actual armaments, it just seems like it has a frame posting set that seems to wrap around the body, although it does have more durability with that. Now, lastly, I'm going to do this one, the military truck. And we're just going to upgrade that one. And again, you want to go in front of the vehicle so that it brings up the vehicle upgrades. Now, one other way of doing it is you can actually go to your base here, and you can check, and it will tell you right there. The military truck is parked there, and I can click on there and apply the upgrade right from the base also, rather than having to run back and forth in front of them to try and get that to come up. If you do have any problems, then just upgrade it through your base. And we'll just upgrade it here, and I'll just show you with the vehicle here. Okay. Now I'm not really sure if it has a common color with the other one. This was the gray and the other was the green. But what I'll do is I'll just take this vehicle over to the other parking lot and we'll have a look. Now the military vehicle is kind of like a mobile tank. It's quite slow, but it does do a lot of damage, and you'll find that anything running into it, as far as zombies chasing you and such, will usually die because of the various spikes and the heavy armor on it. Okay, so that one is kind of a grayish color. And that one is a green. So it does look like it does keep the actual coloration of the vehicles, making them slightly look different here. Now I'm just going to actually pull these ones up so I can fit a few more vehicles. And what I may do, oh great, is grab one of these green
Watch
Jeeps.
out for that feral.
Oh. Like ferals? Oh well. Kind of knocked one out of place here. Let's just fix that. Now what I do here is, since I've cleared the whole map, I actually use these ones over here for additional storage. So some of the trunks here are actually full of different items depending on which vehicle it is. And basically, if I run out of items, I can always run over here and grab what I need out of the various vehicles. It just allows you some extra storage outside of the actual base and the community. And let's just get these moved up here and out of the way. Okay. So the color variation does seem to show up on the vehicles, but what I'll do is I'll take this green Jeep over there and the blue Jeep, and then I'll actually upgrade those two, seeing as these are the light vehicles. Now as you can see, when you get a lot of vehicles around your base, it shows them all on the map, but for some reason you only are able to see a certain number of them. So as you can see, this parking lot's full, and some of my vehicles don't seem to be showing. But as you move up, your vehicles seem to pop more. And I think that's just something to do with maybe the amount of vehicles that you can have all around your base at once. Not really sure, but just something that I've kind of noticed. So we'll get rid of these two here. And we'll just park those out of the way and move some new vehicles in place. Actually, I'll just park this over here. There we go. Alright. So that takes care of my mediums here. And I'll just kind of move those out of the way, and then I'll start upgrading the light vehicles, starting with the 3 Jeeps here. Okay. So same thing, I'll just kind of park this one out of the way over here. Okay. So we're going to start on the lights here next, and then I'll do what's left of the heavies here. Now, I already did the military truck, which was one of the heavies, and then I have the other ones here. So I'll take care of the Jeeps here first. So we have the Desperado, which is what the blue and the green one are. Just make sure they're parked. And then we have this one here, which I picked up in a quest, and it's called the Vagabond. Now some of the quest vehicles aren't upgradable, but I found that this one is. So I'm going to upgrade the 2 Desperados and the Vagabond here. I want to see if the Desperados are going to come up in the green and the blue here. So we'll start over here with the green. So again, we want to bring up the vehicle upgrades, and we're going to apply a light kit to this vehicle. So there we go. That's upgraded. Has some deer horns on it, a deer skull, and an extra couple gas tanks in the back. And it has now become the Trail Beast. So we'll just check the back end here, grab anything out of it. Same with this one. We'll just double check. Now you don't have to worry about how much fuel is in the vehicles. When you upgrade them, they'll actually be full. So we'll just upgrade the blue one here and see if there's any difference between those two. Just apply a light kit, and let's have a look. Okay. So it's no longer green and blue, more of a kind of, a violet, maybe? Violet blue. And then this one looks kind of a offset yellow. So it seems to change the colors, but they do actually keep a distinct color between the two. And we'll do the vagabond down here. And as you can see, it's a bit different than the others. The side rails and such are different. The actual emblem from the game is on the vehicle here, making it more distinct. Although this one, as I said, you can upgrade it. And if you look here, it takes the light vehicle upgrade kit, the same as the other two. And we're just going to upgrade the vagabond here.
Well, it ain't factory quality, but it's got 4 wheels.
It's kind of come out as an orangey color instead of the brown that it was. Let's see. Trail Beast. So it basically becomes the same as the other two here, even though it was a different type of Jeep to start with. Let's get rid of some of these. Now with the light going down, I want to speed this up and get the other lights in here so that it doesn't get too dark and you're not able to see the vehicle up there. Oh, jeez. Here comes.
That juggernaut's close.
I sure hope that juggernaut won't become a problem.
I should reload.
Let's see if we can get this juggernaut out. Really kind of damage the car. Like,
Almost out of that. Fuck. Left feet.
alright. So we
For
kind of
Pete's sake.
damaged some vehicles. And that one kind of popped up in the air. I didn't expect that. He must have spawned right under where I parked. So let's see if we can knock that vehicle down so we can actually park it. Okay. So let's park this one. Just
I
take
should reload.
bloater. Almost out of
Okay, that's my last weapon.
weapons getting beat up. Alright. Let's see about flipping this one. Okay. So the vehicle's a little beat up. That's okay. We'll just park this one and then get the other ones taken care of here. Now I kind of have to do this all at once as you can't go back on your save. So I want to get all the vehicle upgrades in while I have a chance here. So we're going to bring in 3 more of the lights once we get these Jeeps out of the way. And I may actually go and just grab some more ammo and fix my weapon. Seeing as we're getting quite a few zombies kind of moving here. So we'll just park that one there. And move this one out. Now my base is fully powered, so we will get some lights, as you can see, shining out here on the parking lot. But I'd just like to get these out of the way while we still have some lights so that we get a good look at the vehicles. Okay, so there's the Jeeps there. And we'll just bring over a few more of these.
If these fucking infestations keep piling up, there's gonna be trouble.
Okay, I'll worry about the infestations later. We'll just take care of this for now. So here we have the Road Racer, which is quite a fast vehicle, although it doesn't really have much storage space. But it is good if you have a drop-off quest or something where you have to get to a location fast, then that's usually a good vehicle to choose from, along with those racers over in the corner there, or maybe even the police cruiser there, which is actually quite quick. Now, I do like the police cruiser because it does have a fair trunk size, and it does get you across the map really quick. And I'm kind of excited to see what that one will look like when it's upgraded. But we'll just get these in here. The Brogan is now parked. And we'll just get this one here, which is the survey car. So 3 small cars here. Now, if you noticed in the other parking lot, I did have an upgraded version of this already called the Hellion, although it wasn't actually the same color as this one. This one happens to be a deeper blue, so I wanted to upgrade this and just show you. And same with this one, I have a different kind of silvery blue one over in the other parking lot, but I'm just going to upgrade these ones here. So we'll start off with this one here, which is your road racer. And we'll just pull that up. And again, it takes the light vehicle upgrade kit, and we'll just apply that to it. Okay, oh, that looks kind of neat. I actually really like that upgrade. Okay, now we'll check the trunk here and grab anything that might be in here. I think I'll use that.
That's the last of that shit.
Then we'll go over here and we'll upgrade this one here, which is the Brogan Rapskillion. And just apply that upgrade there. So it's actually come out a different color than the other one. Although they don't seem to retain their original color, they kind of become different colors. But again, that looks really neat. So we'll just clear out there.
Yeah, I already got all the crap I can carry.
And I can hear one of these specials around. Let's see. I'm kind of getting surrounded here. But we'll continue on. Okay, so this one, the survey car. Now we'll just apply a vehicle upgrade kit to that. And again, this is a light upgrade kit. So we're just going to apply that to this vehicle. Let's have a quick look at it, see how it looks. And then we'll apply that upgrade kit. Okay. So kind of a unique color, although it basically became the same as this one here. Now let's check the name. Hellion. Yeah, so basically the survey car became a Hellion, just like the other one here. The Rapskillion. So we'll just move these ones out of the way. And we'll bring over that pickup, which is the last light there. And that'll take care of all our light vehicles. Now luckily everything's kind of in the lit area here, so we can still see all the vehicles. But we are kind of losing a lot of light here. So we'll just kind of get these upgraded and have a look here. So this one here is referred to as Norma, an older style pickup,
I know I'm old, but
which is a
if we ever
two-door,
run out
but
of food,
you
don't
can
get any bright
actually seat
ideas.
4 people in it, as 2 will sit in the back here. And it's actually a light vehicle upgrade. It's the only vehicle as far as pickups that I've found that are light. So let's upgrade this and see what happens with Norma here. Now, as you can see, it's a light vehicle upgrade kit, and it's going to become the Baron, it looks like. Alright, let's have a look. Well, that actually looks really cool. Kind of a web style grade across the windows. And the engine looks souped out with spikes along the back too. Well, that's really neat. Now it still says Norma across the back, although it's no longer Norma, it's the Z-Buster. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's go get rid of a few of these things in our backpack so that we can kind of repair our weapon while we're here and make some space. Alright. My gun's not too bad, but my weapon does need some repair. Okay, so we'll just repair that and re-equip it. And then let's see if we have any more bullets. No, I may have to make some. Okay. So I have an armory here. I have the Warlord as my leader. And this allows you to build ammo, or sorry, craft ammo that you need for your various weapons. So which do I need here? 5.56 millimeter. Okay. So we'll just make a few rounds. And that way he won't run out of bullets while we're out there, just in case. Okay, so right there. Alright. So that takes care of all the medium and the light vehicles. And we've done the one heavy vehicle for the military. And basically just showing that if they are a different color, they will actually come out as an alternate color, as we saw with the Jeeps and such there too. So I'm just gonna park these ones, and then we'll go through the last ones, which are the heavies here. So let's just get rid of these ones here. Make a bit of space.
Better finish that one off.
No, I can't really see too far in the darkness here, so I'm not actually going to go out and hunt any zombies. Hopefully we'll just have a clear area here while I'm actually doing the last vehicles. Okay. Get this one out of the way, and we'll just take care of those heavy ones there, and we'll see how they look once they're all finished up. I think I'll actually save that police cruiser till last. I really want to see how that looks. So I'll start with the two vans here. Now I know there are other vehicles, but I wasn't able to collect anything other than what you see here, as I didn't have one of the allied shops which gives you a garage so that you can call in various different random vehicles, which would have given me more vehicles to upgrade, but I'm kind of working with what was available on my map. Now we'll get these moved over and have a look at how these look once they're all upgraded. Make sure that they're all parked here. Okay, so that's the two vans. And then we'll do this SUV here. The Plato. Okay, so we'll start with the Plato here. Plato. And let's see. We'll just take a quick walk around here, kind of look at it. And let you see how it looks. And then we'll apply an upgrade to it. So again, this is a heavy vehicle that we're doing now. And I'll just apply that.
Put together myself. It's pretty damn nice.
That's actually kind of neat looking too. A lot of these look really neat once they're all done. Oh, and as you can see, they fully armored the vehicle, front to back, with kind of a grill guard, not quite a hood, not quite a plow on the front, but still a guard piece. So that looks pretty cool. And it's now called the Smash Wagon. So let's get the Smash Wagon out of the way here. Alright. So we'll just bring up another one. Which is just one of the taxi cabs that you happen to find while you're actually playing here. But I'll take care of these vans next, as I want to do that and the police cruiser at the same time, as they're quite similar. So let's have a look here. So we're looking at the repair van. And again, it takes the heavy vehicle upgrade kit, and let's apply that and see how it looks afterwards. So that's actually kind of cool. It's become a 4-door, it looks like. Let's see. Is it a 4-door or a 2-door? Let's see. No, it's still just a
Yeah, I ain't a fan of all
2-door.
these
Oh no,
infestations.
it is a 4-door. So it changed the 2-door into a 4-door van. And let's have a look here at the back. And as you can see,
This
it
load's
still
gonna wear
has
me
quite
out.
a bit of trunk space here. Now this other one is the cargo van. And I'll just kind of go around it here. Just a plain 2-door red van. And let's see what happens here. So we'll apply that. And again, it's a heavy vehicle upgrade kit. So let's see, this one has now become the Vandito. Let's see, what's this one? The Vandito also. But it's also become a 4-door van.
There's a big pack of dead guys coming our way, but we're ready for them.
Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a zombie attack in a minute here. Now we've got almost 10 minutes before the attack, so let's take care of these last cars. So there's the 2 vans, and they've kind of become a unique color, almost a copper color. So let's just leave that there. And what about this red one? What color did it become? Kind of the same, more of a greenish, maybe? Like an army green? Okay. Oh, dang. Kind of smush those up together. Let's just make a bit of space here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's bring the police cruiser over. And we've got the taxi and the police cruiser. Now, one thing I like about the cruiser, but I won't actually activate it, if you were to push the horn, the lights actually come on and the siren. But I'm not going to do that at the moment because I don't want to attract too many dead. Now, let's have a look at our map here. Okay, so I've got a few quests that have come up, but again, I'm not going to do that mace one. Hopefully they'll get that one fixed. So right here we have the police cruiser and the taxi. Now I'm going to do the taxi first here. And we'll just get in front of it, have a quick look around. Friendly taxi cabs. Allows us to be extremely clear. And what's that? Toothpaste. Okay. So let's apply the upgrade here. And as you can see, that's a heavy vehicle upgrade. So we'll just apply that and have a look. Oh, that looks really cool. Although it doesn't look like the same car anymore. What is that? A Kaiser. Or a Kaiser. Or Kaiser. Depending on how you want to pronounce that. But nevertheless, it is quite neat looking, and it's fully armored all the way around, along with a horn on the top there. Now let's have a look at the police cruiser and see what happens with this one. Now this is the last upgrade that I'm doing. All the other vehicles are basically just doubles of these, so we'll basically just end up with a whole bunch of doubles if I keep doing them. So we'll just finish off with the police cruiser here. So it also takes the heavy vehicle upgrade kit, and it looks the same as the taxi there. And let's see if it's got the same name. Yep, the Kaiser. Okay, so let's just take this one out, park it over here. Oh, it's quite touchy with the actual controls here. So we'll put that one in there. Now how long we got? 5 minutes. Okay, and my ammo is good. Alright, let's take care of this.
And there's a lot of fucking
horde.
zombies.
This feels like the right place for me.
Now one thing I found with this is you can actually shoot through the doors. So close those doors and kind of find a safe spot facing the door. Sometimes I like to stand up there. And you just kind of want to go around and then face the door here. Now my whole base is full of heroes, so I don't really have too much trouble fighting off
We've got a
the dead
zombie
here.
attack at our front door.
But just a few little tricks.
Guess we're not completely fucked.
So I'll just
got more
watch
zombies
the
heading right
front
for us.
here. Now, they can take care of anybody coming in the back there. I'm just going to focus on these here. Okay, we've got a few there. Close the door. And just wait back here.
Keep the noise down.
Yeah, they're pretty much taking care of everything in the back.
Hope I can do that again.
Now I've noticed with the
The dead are
Independence
attacking our
pack
base.
that there seems to be a lot of zombies that are dressed up in the old type fashion from back in the 1800s. So I think that this pack is part of the Independence Day celebration for Americans. And by the way, being July 4th, happy Independence Day to all Americans that are watching here. I hope you have a good celebration today. Myself, I'm Canadian, so we just celebrated Canada Day a few days ago. And I hope all you Canadians had a good Canada Day too. But it looks like we've taken care of this zombie threat. And I've done all the upgrades. Let's just have a look. Alright,
We made it. Again.
so we made it. Just a few stragglers here, and we'll get rid of those. And there he is. Keeps running around here. he's been taken care of. Alright, so that basically takes care of that threat. Now what I want to do is, before we finish up here, I'm going to actually switch over to one of the other characters here. Now let me just show you my characters. As you can see, they're all heroes. Not quite all maxed out. There are a few that still need a few of their actual abilities maxed out, but overall most of my characters are already maxed out and they are all heroes. So we're just going to take over this one here and we'll just take care of
You got some big cojones to do this, you crazy fuck.
Right.
Alright. So I'm just going to actually grab someone here and take them along with me. I'll take the dog.
Hey, I need your help on this.
You're the boss.
And I just want to see...
We need help over here with the siege of these.
Oh,
Sounds like
okay.
someone could use a hand.
Alright, so it looks like we'll have to take care of a couple things here. And I just want to test out this vehicle here. See how it runs. The Kaiser. Okay. Alright, so we'll go down and oh crap!
Got another freak. Those guys look hungry. Yeah, we're surrounded.
So tired.
Really don't. They're such a... Okay. Let that clear. Okay, so I'm gonna beat up here. I guess I'll stop at this place here and just heal myself up. Head down. I hear that roaring. Where is that? There he is. There we go.
Screamer leading a horde. You know what I think? It tells me the Zeds may have an actual hierarchy.
So I just have to bandage myself up here to try and heal the wounds from that bloater that I ran. Then we'll head over and help the allies and just take out an infestation. Now I've managed to keep the infestations down fairly well. Alright, let's see what happens when I hit the horde. This thing's a little hard.
You think we can pick up the pace?
Alright. Sounds like a transport truck. I think I'll keep the other police cruiser running. Okay, so we'll just kind of head through here. Now, one strange thing I noticed with the Independence pack, once that loaded in, my traders and stuff, random traders, seem to stop. But that's just one kind of little thing that I noticed with it. Now it does have a radio call for calling in a trader, so I'm wondering if maybe that affected the normal traders somehow, as since that's actually installed, I haven't actually got any traders appearing on the map.
I'm doing it with style.
Just hold your
Okay, so
horses.
we've got quite a few here.
We've got seats in the building, folks. Damn, that's a good move.
Zombies. So let's see.
Hey, good looking. Hey,
Keep yourself in one piece, kid.
What's shaking?
See you soon, yeah?
Another bloater. Really don't like those. Okay.
Now's our chance to really kick some zombie ass!
Shit, hold on.
Can't seem to talk to him while these zombies are gathered around. I found that for some reason, sometimes they seem to get stuck inside the corners and stuff. I can't seem to do anything.
Shit, hold on.
I can't seem to talk to him because of that one zombie. Oh, there it is. Alright,
If only every fight was that easy.
Oh, definitely.
okay, so
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's fine.
See you around.
that seems to have taken care of that. Let's have a quick look at the map. Okay, so that's not too far from the base then. So let's head back and take out this last infestation. So this car's quite quick. Seems to
How fun. How's that
turn
megaphone?
really well. The acceleration's good in it. Controls a little bit hard at the start, but it's one of those things you just have to get used to. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just head back here. It's pretty loud. Looks a bit the number of zombies that were attracted. We'll just head back here and take care of this. Now I haven't applied any of the passive abilities from the auto shop. I did actually show you those. So if you wanted to, just go ahead and activate those to make your car more quiet, as well as be able to take more damage, which if you don't have an upgraded vehicle, that's probably a good idea, as the non-upgraded ones can actually
Somebody
break
just
down
hitched a
quite
ride.
bit. Let's take care of that. Quite a few bloaters. Okay, we'll have to let that bloater cloud clear. So let's actually go around the other way.
Nice aim.
This one's a fairly easy one to clear. Same
Damn, they should have hit this place a while. Already finished. Anyone time me?
Alright. That takes care of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna head back over to the base now and just finish this video. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and it's helped you with the upgrades and understanding the upgrading process, as well as showing you a few of the various vehicles here. Now again, I have all my plane vehicles over in the parking lot there, so I may actually switch between them. I do enjoy some of the plane version ones, like the cruiser. Kind of neat when you run around with the siren going and stuff like that. And then we found that a lot of the similar vehicles seem to change into the same type of upgraded vehicle once they're upgraded. Now I'm sorry I couldn't really find more medium vehicles to upgrade, but you have to work with what you have. And before I finish off, I'm just going to go in here and pull up my map. And I'm just going to show you that I completed all the map here. And basically, there's just tiger claws all over the map now, as I kept summoning tiger claw pickups so that I could go around and pick up the various vehicles. Now I'm just going to zoom a bit out here so I can actually show you all the base locations here. Okay. Now this here is your starter base, the Justino house. Now up from that, here you have the more and more distributing, which is a fair size base, although it's kind of secluded up here in the corner. And then you have this bridge fort, which is actually built on a train bridge, and it's not a bad base, maybe a mid-sized base. Then you also have here the church on the hill. Now I did use the church on the hill. It is a nice base. It has a fair amount of space, although I did find I eventually had to upgrade from that base once my community got larger. And just up from that you have the corner office, which isn't a bad office building. It has several floors that you can build on. It's a 3-story building that you can build on the various floors and such. Not a bad base. It's kind of in the middle of a cluster here and in the middle of the map, so you can get around fairly quickly from it. And then up in the upper corner you have the lock and keel self-storage. Now that's not a bad base. Fair size, although you only have the one large slot, so you can't really build too many big facilities. Now the base that I'm in, Container Fort, is actually quite nice. Out of all the bases that I checked throughout the map, I found that this one was the nicest. And as I said, it's fairly self-sufficient. I have 2 gardens, hydroponics, and a garden here. And basically they supply everything that I need here. Now if I do start running low on anything, then I can just go and adjust my outposts according to my output here. Now if you notice, my food's down to 4 a day, and basically that's just the garden here. Now I do use the compost to increase the yield by 100%. So if you're playing and you find one of the compost units, they're actually the best unit that you can get in game for your gardens, and you want to pick that up. Alright, and I have one actually for each of my gardens. Now what I'll do is, before I finish this map, I'll actually take those off and store them in my character's backpack so that I can carry them over to the next map. As they were a little hard to find, I only did find 2 with the entire map being cleared, but I didn't actually find them. I found traders that sold them to me. And so keep an eye out for those. They are quite rare, and if you can pick those up, then grab those. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if there are any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you again.